So hey there, beautiful people. I was in a grocery store recently and walking along, and there was a table set up with samples, and I took one of those samples, and a lot of times I'm very skeptical, very skeptical about product, because if I like the taste or it's halfway decent, I always look at the ingredient list and then I'm disappointed. This one I had to take a second look, and I am bringing you a product review today about this product that I saw in the grocery store, and it is coming right up. So, hey there, this is Lindy Ford, registered dietitian, clinical and licensed nutritionist, and nutrition detective. If you could, please join our YouTube family. We would just love to have you. And I'm so excited about this YouTube channel growing, really getting excited about it in 2018. So it's just, I'm taking it to other levels in this year and posting so much beneficial and interesting information for you. But today, like I said, I was actually in Whole Foods, and there was this product, and I'm going to show it to you. It is called Bulletproof Coffee. There was actually the Bulletproof Coffee and the bars, and I'm actually going to do a little review on both of them today. So a lot of times when I sample something, I don't sample a lot of things, but when I sample something, if I like the taste of it, I look at the ingredient list, and a lot of times the ingredient list is disappointing to me because there's just something in it. You know, it's too high, and even natural sugars. You know, it's got things in it that are suspect. But actually, when I looked at the ingredient list on this company or this particular product, I was like, okay, all right, I can actually. This is something I can do, and I think it would be great for my patients as well as my YouTube followers. Now, I have to give you a disclaimer on this. It does not have a great sweet taste. So if you're used to an iced coffee from McDonald's, you need to just erase that out of your mind, because it is not the same, okay? It is not that sweet. And some flavors are better than others, and I'll tell you about that in just a minute. But this is a new company. It's been around since 2014. It's called the Bulletproof Company. They actually sell a whole lot of different products. They sell protein powders, and they sell bars, and they sell drinks and coffee. They actually sell Bulletproof Coffee. And it kind of goes along with the whole, I guess you'd say, the bulletproof craze. I actually do bulletproof coffee every day anyway. In the mornings, I make my own bulletproof coffee, but this is really convenient. And I took a sip of this, and I actually took the mocha first. And I have to say the mocha wasn't bad, not sweet. It wasn't as sweet. It is sweetened, but not as sweet as you are probably used to. So you kind of have to, my taste buds have changed and have adjusted, because I just don't like real sweet things anyway. They have other flavors. They have an original flavor, and then they have a vanilla flavor, and I think they have like a collagen. I have to say the original and the vanilla, just that probably wouldn't be the ones that I would go for. They are even less sweet than the mocha flavor. But here's what I want to say to you. The nutrition on this is pretty darn good. And I always look at the total carbohydrates. I always look at the fiber. I look at the total sugars, and I look at the ingredients. Guys, start to read your labels and your packages. And one of the things I just want to point out to you, this is really, really important. So I try to keep my carbs pretty low because I'm a diabetic ready to happen, right? And most of us are insulin resistant. You're probably insulin resistant like 70 to 80% of the American public, unfortunately, even though you're not presenting with diabetes. But the total carbohydrate in this is 22, and the dietary fiber is 4. So it sounds really high. It sounds too high, like it's 18 grams. And this is going to be the same. I did a review on the Garden of Life bars. I'm going to post that below. Same concept, almost exactly the same amount of carbohydrates. But when you actually do the calculation, because it has erythritol in it, it has lohan in it, which is monk fruit, it has these sweeteners that actually don't get metabolized as a carbohydrate, only about 70%. I calculated it has about 5 to 5.4 net carbs. So that's pretty darn good. 5 to 5.4. When you have other coffee drinks, I've seen them as high as 50 50. Now that would put me into glycemic shock. I would be in the hospital on 50. So I'm just saying that it is a really good low carb count. But here's some of the ingredients. It has the Bulletproof cold brew coffee. I gotta say this, it says it's clean coffee. I want to know what that means. I looked on the website. I don't know what that means. It means that they've taken out molds and toxins. I like organic. I wish it was organic, so it's not a perfect product for me, but if they could explain to me clean. And then they have brain octane oil. Okay, what in the world is brain octane oil? It's just an MCT oil. I use MCT oil in my coffee every morning. This is caprylic acid, which is a refined coconut oil, which we know is very good for your GI. It's also good for your brain. There's a lot of pluses to MCT oil. Does not do anything not heart healthy. It's actually heart healthy. So it's one of those oils that's really, really healthy for you. So good oil, like that, love that. But here's when I came to this, I had to take note. Never seen this in any product like this before. Grass-fed butter. I love, you all know I love grass-fed butter, like Kerrygold butter and that kind of thing, because of the fact that 2 ingredients that it has this naturally, it actually has it naturally, which is conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, which is slimming and heart healthy. We always were told not to eat butter. I told my patients to eat butter, and especially grass-fed butter. And it has something called K2. I'm going to do a video. I cannot wait to tell you about K2. K2 is one of those, it's not K1, the coagulant vitamin, but K2, which is kind of a new discovery. And K2 actually shunts calcium away from undesirable places. I can't talk today. Undesirable places like your teeth and your kidneys and your arteries. That's what plaque buildup is, calcifications. To your bone. It shunts it. It takes it. It helps with the journey of the calcium to get it into the right places. So it's got some of that in it. So just to let you know that I thought that was cool. Then it has some good Madagascar vanilla, some natural flavors, it actually has some fibers in it that are okay. I'm fine with those. But the thing that I like too about it is that it is sweetened with the 2 things. Number 1 is erythritol, and number 2 xylitol, and then monk fruit. Those 3 sweeteners. I do like sugar alcohols. I don't think that they have any of the properties of an artificial sweetener. I think they're okay. They're the same thing that's in a Garden of Life bar. I think that you need to go easy on them at first because your body has to adjust to them, but they're not metabolized. They show up as a carbohydrate. They are a carbohydrate, but your body just doesn't metabolize them, and they get excreted like 70%, especially with the erythritol. So it gives it a good sweet flavor without, okay, I know this is scandalous, without that stevia flavor. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not a big stevia fan. If I'm gonna do stevia, it has to be mixed with one of the sugar alcohols, like the Steez teas. I like the Steez 0-calorie teas. So anyway, everything in here except the fact that it's not organic, I like this. And also this is just a really good, I think, pick me up in the afternoon. Sometimes I'll just drink a 4th of it in the afternoon, when you just need that extra little bit of energy. Probably great before a workout. Now, I just want to really briefly tell you about the bars. They do have bulletproof bars. I already got into the cookie one, the vanilla shortbread, because I love shortbread. And you know what? It wasn't bad. I like the lemon one as well. They got chocolate chip and all that. Now, here's what I want to say about them. They're not going to be as sweet as a pecan sandy, okay? They're just not gonna be as sweet, so you're going to have to lower your expectations and your taste buds are gonna have to change a little bit. But you know what? If you need a little something sweet, if you have a little sweet craving, this probably would do it. And again, it has the low net carbs. It's not gonna harm you in any way. It's got some good, the only downside of this is a little bit chalky tasting because of the protein. They put protein in it. And so it's got chicory, it's actually got the grass-fed collagen protein, which is I've talked about that in my anti-aging video. I'm going to link that below. Love me some collagen protein because of the good studies behind it. Also chicory, which gives you some fiber, and it has organic, the first ingredient is organic cashew butter. over the moon about that. Over the moon. That is a great ingredient. Again, it's got a lot of the same. It's got the MCT oil, and it's got coconut oil in it as well, and it's got the same types of sweeteners in it as the other one, the xylitol and that kind of thing. So anyway, it's not bad at all. Same situation, low net carbs. So I just wanted to tell you today about the Bulletproof coffee and the Bulletproof bars. I want to tell you about the price really quickly. So the price is for these is like $4.99. I think the bars are $3.99. I know that's high, but I had a coupon for those, and so it was $1 off. But I'm going to tell you, I'm absolutely sure you can get that cheaper online if you check Amazon, if you check online. I know you can do better, and I know you can do cheaper, and so just look for those values online, and you might be able to get this for $3, and so it might be worth it to you just to have that extra little pick me up in the afternoon. So I'm glad to bring this to you today. Not a perfect product, it's not perfect, but I think it's a viable product, and I was pleasantly surprised. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you could, again, thumbs up on this video. Please like it if you do. And also, if you could join our YouTube channel. We are on a roll this year. Just YouTube is just climbing and climbing. Really, really love to have all these new subscribers, and we would love to have you. So please hit the subscribe button, little red button below, somewhere down there. And then also, if you could, I have a big following on Facebook, Lindy Ford Nutrition and Wellness, as well as I just joined Instagram and Twitter. So would love to have you on those as well, Lindy Ford Nutrition and Wellness or Lindy Ford. So thank you so much today, and remember that every single person deserves the freedom of optimal health. Thank you.